Hey guys, making videos as promised. First video today is going to be getting the snares out, getting them untangled probably. They've been sat in cabin since last winter, so I'm going to get them out, get them untangled, make sure everything's there. Probably going to go and set some of them today. The weather is a bit dank, but you know, let's go and get the snares. This could be interesting. In this bag. Bit dusty. It's nice and warm in here anyway. I try not to put soap or smelly, deodorants, anything on when you're handling your traps or your snares, because if you smell like a person, rabbits aren't going to come near them. No animal's going to come near it if it thinks it's going to be, if it can smell people around. So try to handle them with like dirty hands, outdoor hands. And there they all are. They look in a bit of a tangle. So I'm going to take them outside and start untangling them now. That's just a mallet. That's just a mallet I use to whack them into the ground. These are copper tealers. These hold the snare off the ground at the height of a rabbit's head. I like to try and handle things like the snares or the tealers. Anything that's part of a trap wants to be handled as little as possible. Because like I said earlier, it's going to smell of you, and that's not what you want. He's looking really tangled. I think what I'm going to do is untangle these and then we'll get back to it. A while later, managed to get them all untangled. Right, I've got 35 snares to lay out later today. I probably won't put all them out, but the more you can put out the better. Probably like every, I don't know, maybe 10 snares, 5-10 snares you put out, you might expect to get one rabbit in them. If you've got a decent play, I mean, if you've got a really decent place, you can catch many, but I usually expect if I put 10 out, I might get one rabbit in. So they're all hanging out. I'm just going to let them air off a little bit. And since it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get all these snares bagged up and head off to the farm, have a walk around, see if we can find any good runs that we can place the snares on, and I shall film setting the snare up as well. I won't be taking gun today. It's middle of the afternoon, it's raining, the chance of seeing many rabbits are going to be very slim. So we'll just concentrate on the snares today. Hey guys, just got to the farm. I'm just running down Edge Road now. See if we can find any rabbit runs. Farmer has cut it back quite hard this year. I don't know if you can see on camera, but it's been cut fairly recently quite hard back. So I'm going to have a quick walk up and down and see if we can find any decent runs that are still left. Also across the field there's that mound there where I had a few rabbits before, so I'm going to take a look there as well. I'm going to find a decent run. I'm going to set camera up and show you how to set the snares, the height from the ground, etc. Right guys, I'm in a very typical rabbit type scrubland field, if you can see that. Hilly, rough. This is the sort of thing that rabbits like. And what we're looking for the snares is runs like this. I don't know if you can see, there is a flattened piece of grass that runs into that tunnel there. I'll just point my finger at it so you can see. Into there. That's a typical rabbit run which will snare. And they run all the way through it. They're all the way through it. There's another one. Look, you can see the grass is flattened as it comes through. And into there, I've actually just seen a rabbit running there. So I'm going to snare this, and I'm going to snare all up that hillside there. Let's get on with it. Right, that's one snaring. Got it about a hand width off the ground there. It's about a fist big. That's one. Hey guys, day 2 on snare line. Come down to have a look, see if we've got anything in snares. Got a dog with me today. Probably it wind's a bit rough. The weather's a bit rough altogether, mate, so we'll see what we've got, if anything. I'm just walking along this kind of edge row, this bank side, where I've got 12 snares laid on this bottom section right here. Got one there, on that run there, it's there. There's one in there. Oh look, this one's been pulled actually. This one's been knocked off its teeler. I don't know if you can see it, it's right there. It's been knocked off its teeler and he's laid in the grass. The rabbit that I caught in that has managed to get itself out of there, unfortunately. That's a shame, oh well. I'll reset that and check it again tomorrow. This is typical rabbit country. Grassy, hilly, overgrown. I don't know if you can hear me too well because of the wind. Lots of rabbit runs coming down here. I've got snares all the way along this hillside. And you want to cover every possible exit for them so you've got a chance of getting. I mean, they can always make their own new pass, but if you cover every possible run you can see, then you've got a fair chance of catching something. I've got a snare there. There's a very typical rabbit. That's a great one to snare, well used. Again, I've got a snare in there. In there. They don't like we having much luck today, guys. I have to check it again tomorrow morning. Dog's just fell in a flipping hole. I've got some other traps out as well that I need to go and check. Some squirrel boxes. I'll head over there now and have a look at them too. Seeing loads more rabbit runs down here. Right, cheers guys, let's see if we have any more luck on day 3. Hey guys, just checking my trap line and look what we've got here. Nice rabbit. Right, I'll just dispatch this and then we'll come back to it. Right, what I've done, I've just quickly stretched its neck. That's 1 foot pot, right? I'm going to just keep going down now and see if we've got any more. I'll just leave that one there. On this one, here's something interesting. I've lost a rabbit out of this snare, by the looks of it. I don't know if you can see here. Here's the run coming down here. Look at these chewed off branches. And my snare is missing. There's the teeler for it. But no snare. There it is. And it's snapped. It's either snapped or it's chewed it off. Damn. Or maybe a fox has had it. Who knows? Who knows? What I should mention, what I would usually do now is reset this snare for the next time, but I've got a busy week ahead of me. I've got one rabbit. Hopefully we've got some more into the snares, so this time I'm going to pull it out. Right, I've got one rabbit. That'll do for this week. I've got a busy week ahead of me anyway with some other work I've got on. I'm going to pull all the remaining snares. I've got 10 left on this particular line, so we'll get these up, go and check others on other side at farm, and go from there. I'll just do a quick clip of that and we'll get off. try and show you how I've got them set. You see I've got a tealer there holding the snare up, and there's the snare itself. So put that there. There's another one. There's the snare, there's the tealer. You can see where the rabbit's coming in and out, passing in and out. And another one, this one has actually just missed a rabbit. I don't know if you can see. The rabbit has made its way around the side of it, pushed it out of the way. Oh, that's a shame. Oh well. And like I said earlier, if I had a bit more time, I'd just reset these snares. I'd probably put a bit of branch or pull that grass up to stop the rabbits running around that one. And we'd probably get something in all these eventually. You know, of course, probably like 5 or 6 days. We'd probably catch one in nearly all of them. Just a quick tip, guys. If you've got to carry a rabbit, or you've got a few rabbits a long way, if you're just feeling its back leg just above the knuckle there, you'll feel its Achilles tendon, you know, the long tendon. Put a little slit through that, push its other leg through it, so you've got like something like that, and you can just hang it on a stick or on your bag and carry it really easy, especially if you've got quite a few. Just thought I'd mention that because it does make life a hell of a lot easier if you're carrying more than one. I believe they call it hocking or something like that, hocking a rabbit. There's many different phrases for it though. I think it depends what area you're from, but I've always known it as hocking. I've quickly finished pulling all the rest of my snares up now. What I'm going to do is get back, get this rabbit gutted and skinned out and butchered. I'll film that as well. We'll go through all that. Something else to bear in mind, when you've got your rabbit, it's always worth just squeezing any urine that's in him out. That way you won't ruin your fur if you want to keep your fur like I do. You won't get it all over your bag, you won't stick urine basically. I'll head back now and we'll get this filmed, all the butchering, the skinning, the stretching of the skin and so on. Cheers guys. Right, back at cabin now. What we're going to do is quickly go through the process of gutting this rabbit, skinning it, stretching its skin and butchering the meat. First thing we're going to do is take it over to the table and get it gutted. The quicker you can gut a rabbit, the better. Because I stretched this rabbit's neck and it was caught in a snare alive, and then I stretched its neck, there's no damage to the fur or the body of the animal at all. It's absolutely perfect, so it should be good eating, and the fur should remain intact for when we stretch it out, and I'll go through all that process with you. The first cuts we're going to make, let me see if you can see. The first cuts we're going to make are from its sternum there. If you just feel, you'll feel the bottom of its rib cage spread out. We're going to make a cut from there to its anus, and that's going to remove all the guts. I put the rabbit's head towards me to do this. I tied this rabbit's legs together because I want the fur, but usually I would just hock it. Like I said, just make the incisions there to carry it. This is just a Mora knife. When you cut into it, be very careful you don't pierce the guts and the intestines, or you'll have nests literally everywhere. Right, once you've made your incision down the centre of the animal, I've done this without cutting through the belly sack, but usually we'd cut through the belly sack, but I want to make sure it first stays in good shape. I'm going to make a quick incision through there, through the belly sack, again right down. Be very careful not to cut into the guts or you will know they'll stink. What you want to do while it's open is check the condition of the liver, which is in good shape. Check the condition of the kidneys, but we could be able to check that in a minute. Just at the bottom. I've removed the guts. Now I'm going to take out the liver and kidneys and inspect them just to see if there's anything, you know, like hard lumps in the liver, whitening, things of that nature, anything that looks out of place. Right, there's the liver. There's the liver of the animal. It looks in very good condition. So that's great, you can eat that too. The kidneys, these two appear to be in great condition. Right, now we've got it all gutted and cleaned out, we're going to start skinning it and then butchering it. Right guys, nice skinning. I'm going to skin this rabbit entire, so I'm going to keep its head, everything but its paws basically. I'm going to keep on this fur for an up and coming project, so I'll do that now. Tools, I've got the mower knife and a razor blade, just a little bit sharper, just that little bit easier. First cuts I'm going to make, I'm going to cut it. First cuts I'm going to make, down its legs there, its front legs there. Same with its back legs, down from the paws there. Round its anus, then we're going to skin it back all the way to its head. I'm going to extend this cut right up to its chin and split the chin and remove all the fur in one. What I'm going to do is try and find the middle of the foot. Make sure it's cut all the way through so you don't tear it when you pull it off. Start by popping the back legs out. I'm going to try and leave as much as the flesh and fat on the animal rather than on the fur. Right, one skinned, that's what we should be left with. Left the ears on for this one, left it off, just split the lower jaw, and then left the tail on. And that's all the eating meat. I shall also get butchering that now. First job, I removed the stomach sack. I then remove all the genitals and anus parts carefully. These come off with the stomach sack. It's for a buck rabbit, so removing that sort of thing. What I would do then is split the pelvis down the middle and poke it through. Careful not to cut yourself on any loose bone or anything like that. Then get the last rib and follow it round to the spine. And on that side. Break the spine, find a gap in the spine and cut it off. Alright guys, all sorted. Got the saddle, the back legs and the front legs. That's all going for a party having the fur. I've done a full fur, the tail, the ears on, everything. This will be in another video, tanning this fur and preserving this fur. So guys, that's it for this video. Like I said, I'll be doing a video on tanning that fur and preserving that fur. I might do a video on cooking the rabbit. We're having a pretty big party soon, so we'll be using that for. So maybe you learnt something, maybe you didn't. Either way, I hope it was an interesting video. Thanks for watching. Cheers guys.